Thank you for all of you, for all reporters from different news channels and newspapers that are here. Mr. Narayanan was talking about positive impacts. I have some negative news to share, but it's like electricity, right? Negativity, positivity, both need to be there. And there is something that we need to talk about. We are not happy with the government because of something that happened. We're really deeply disheartened and we're very sad because this is something really shocking had happened. National Association of the Deaf has been advocating since 2005 to it's 2021 now. They've been fighting for so long, and they just recently got ignored. They have been positively trying to give advice, positively try to collaborate and try to, advocate for their rights. It's the International Week of the Deaf, and it's the International Day of Sign Languages. What does it mean? It means that deaf people need to be included. It's for the deaf. But hearing people are being, represented in these spaces. What is the reason? Why is this happening? The Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center was opened up because the National Association of the Deaf had been fighting for 15 years for it to open. They had protested outside the Planning Commission. 2,000 people were present at that protest. A lot of people were detained for a day and then they were let go. The Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was there at that time. Chairman was Ahluwalia, and they all agreed, and then they said, okay, fine, we'll include disabled people in this. And they asked for our demands, and we told them that, this is what we want. So that's why they set up the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center. The Finance Minister in 2010 gave a budget for it as well, which was 44 crores. And the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center, in collaboration with IGNOU, was opened up in it was opened up in 2011, and there was the IGNOU was taking too much time. They were discriminating the ISLRTC, and they were giving up. They were saying, we're not gonna do the work with them. We're just gonna let them go. And NAD has been fighting. They kept sending letters, and then government decided to collaborate the ISLRTC with the National Institute of Hearing Handicap, which is there in Bombay. And the NIHH focuses more on oral training, but Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center focuses on sign language. 2015, they protested so much. They didn't want it to be collaborated with the NIHH. They wanted it to be an autonomous body. They protested a lot. 5,000 deaf people came together to protest in May 2015. And the government was like, okay, fine, we'll accept. The PMO at that time, Dr. Jitendra Singh sent an order letter and agreed to set up the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center as an autonomous body. But then again, they were taking so much time and they were really slow with it. But then later on 28 September 2015, the ISLRTC was set up as an autonomous body, and the PM had approved of it in that year. And it was slowly set up, and sign language awareness was increased because of that. The United Nations and the World Federation of the Deaf and 2 other deaf associations from South America were fighting the UN again and again to ask. But what were they fighting for? What was their aim? They wanted to have an international day of sign languages. The UN General Assembly, they all had a discussion about this and asked if people are agreeing to this, if they want to continue with this. And everybody was supportive. So they ratified that. 17 December 2017, they approved this, and the UN announced that International Day of Sign Languages will be celebrated on 23rd September 2018 onwards. And this news was spread all over the world, and we were really happy, we really appreciated it, we were really happy with this news. And then we thought, what should we do in India? So NAD sent a lot of letters, and who did we send these letters to? Ministry of Social Justice and Environment. The government of India, and the government was like, July 2018, it has been decided that the Indian Sign Language Day would be celebrated in collaboration with all Indian Federation of the Deaf Women in 2018, and they were also included, and Mr. Narayanan was invited for the panel in 2018, 2019. This was in physical spaces before COVID. Last year, because of COVID, there was a lot of confusion, so it was the event took place in online space, and he was still invited last year. But this year, 5 days ago, we were thinking, Sign Languages Day is happening, but we wanted to know if the event is taking place because we hadn't heard anything. So, Narayanan, sir, the president of the National Association of the Deaf, reached out to them and asked why he wasn't taken in the panel for this year. He's the deaf person. He has been advocating for such a long time. We have been supporting them, collaborating with them, trying to set them up, advocating for them. The Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center, who is it built for? He's asking all of you. Who is it built for you? Or who is it built for? It's built for the deaf community. Yes, we want to include hearing people as well, but it is for the deaf people. Yesterday we received the minutes of the event, the minute-to-minute program list that will be celebrated on 23rd September 2021. All of the entire list includes hearing people only, and there's only one person from the AIFT who's a deaf person. In 2018, 2019, 2020, there was always, Mr. Narayanan was always there as well. But this time he has not been included. What is the reason behind that? Why has he not been included? All hearing people, and he has not been included in this. On Friday, we sent an email regarding this. We sent an email to the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and we reached out to the Minister, Dr. Virendra Kumar, and we reached out to them, and we also copied the letter to the Secretary of the DEPWD, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disability. We also sent it to the Joint Secretary, also the Deputy Director of the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center, but we didn't receive any response. And on Monday we called the MSJE and we asked them what happened, and they said we are not responsible for this. Call the Department of Persons with Disability sector, and he said that he's busy. He said call somebody. I called the Joint Secretary. We called the Joint Secretary yesterday, and then he was busy. And everybody has been ignoring us. Nobody has been responding to us, and we are really angry and disheartened because of this. Why isn't anything being done? Okay, and today we had a discussion. Mr. Narayanan and I had a discussion, and both of us were thinking that the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center, their director should be reached out, and their deputy director. The EPWD's director, his name is Dr. Pramod Singh, and the Joint Secretary, Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disability, and the Director of the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center. Both of them are responsible. Also, we copied it to the Sanjay Kumar, the Deputy Director of the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center. They didn't respond at all. We called them today. We asked them what happened. We also WhatsApped. There was no response from them, and we also called them and they didn't pick up. So I WhatsApped them and I told them, and they said, "Oh, we're inviting you. Please come." But are they both supposed to go as participants? Are we not? Are we nothing there? Have we not done so much for them? And this is not okay, this is not enough. We have been working so hard, we have been advocating, we should be involved in this process as presenters, as panelists. And we called them and we asked them what happened, why didn't you invite Mr. Narayanan? You invited him in 2018, you invited him in 2019, in 2020, and they said, no, it's COVID, and we couldn't, and we are not removing him. And they said we involved Mr. Gopal from the AIFT, and we said, okay, if you don't want to listen to us, we'll make the statement in our press conference at 3:30 today. And they told us to be patient. And we said, how do you expect us to be patient? We've been trying to contact you for so many days, and you're discriminating us. You can't. This is called discrimination. You're not involving the deaf person where they're supposed to be involved. This is not fair. This is really unfair, and we do not accept this. Why is this happening? And they kept saying, please wait. And then later on, he WhatsApped him today, said, we'll invite you as dignitaries to the program, please come to Janpat. And he said, no, invite as a panelist. Invite Mr. Narayanan as a panelist. And if you invite him as a panelist, we won't include this in our, press conference. We won't talk about this in our press conference. We want a formal invite to Mr. Narayanan that you're inviting him as the panelist. If you don't do that, then we will talk about this in the press conference. They still haven't responded. The time is this message was sent around 2:30. It's been an hour. It's 3:45 now. They haven't responded at all. There has been no response from them. Are deaf people going to be sidelined always? Are hearing people going to take up their space? Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center is for the deaf people. They can't be removed from these spaces. It's for them. In 2019, a similar issue had happened. On 30th August, the multimedia design there was a job posting for multimedia design in ISLRTC, and they gave the posting to a hearing person, and we told them that you should give this to a deaf person, and we protested, and that's when they heard us. Otherwise they didn't listen to us. And now they've done something similar again. In their program for tomorrow, they've included so many hearing people, and there's just one deaf person. What is the meaning of this? What is the reason? And I'll give you an example. For example, there are children's program. Can adults be involved here? No. If there's a women's program, should men be involved? No. Women should take charge of it. If there is a program for senior citizens, then senior citizens should be involved. For youth should be involved. So you should respect deaf people similarly, because the environment should be inclusive. We're being sidelined. We're being ignored in this case. We have been fighting. The National Association of the Deaf has been fighting for so long. We have been trying to give our ideas. We've been trying to give our suggestions. We do not agree Dr. Pramod Singh's, the Joint Secretary of the Department of Empowerment of Deaf Persons with Disability. They don't care about deaf people at all. The Deputy Director Sanjay Kumar, do you know, he has a job in the ISLRTC. He's been there since 2016. He hasn't learned sign language even a little bit. He doesn't know sign language at all. He has a job there, but he doesn't know sign language. I went there for a committee meeting, and they said, there's no need for an interpreter. We can just talk on our own. We don't need to talk to you like that. And only hearing people were talking, and I gave them a warning. I was like, I'm here. Why haven't you learned the sign language? Why isn't there an interpreter? What is the meaning of this? I do not agree with this. If you're joining in such an institution, then at least little bit of gestures you have to learn, little bit of signs you have to learn, but nothing. We do not agree with this, and I'm really angry, and this is why we are bringing this up in this press conference. I'm looking at my phone right now. It's 3:45. They haven't responded at all. 2:33. I replied to him immediately, and he did not reply. It's 4:16 p.m. He hasn't replied. So what? If that means they're ignoring us, fine. We make a statement. This is what is bothering us. We're talking about it. We can't always be discriminated. We can't be pushed to the sidelines always. And from Monday to Sunday, it's the International Week of Deaf People. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all days have different, different themes. On Monday, the theme was cherishing the deaf community. Deaf leaders. The theme was cherishing deaf leaders. There's so many deaf leaders. They need to be pushed. They need to be, promoted. As the second day was, there are so many deaf leaders. They have to be cherished. And now tomorrow. sign language. I met so many deaf people. I met deaf leaders. That's why I also learned sign language. It's important. I don't speak or use sign language because it's my language. It's important to me. And tomorrow it's the International Day of Sign Languages, and we sign for human rights. This is important to us. On all days there are different themes, and we are facing so many barriers. What's the point of the Indian Sign Language Research and Training Center, if they don't want to include deaf people? We're really heartbroken about this. Thank you so much for coming